Hello, I'm Mark Chalero, the owner of MS Classic Cars. Today I'm going to do a quick interior presentation and driving video of our 1971 Datsun 240Z Series 1 with 21,743 original miles. We did a startup video that went over the history of this car. We also did a walk-around presentation with an electronic paint meter of this car. Again, we did a startup of it from the outside of the car. Those are two videos that you definitely have to check out on our website. There's a complete description. There's tons of photos. It's at msclassiccars.com. We're going to be selling this on Bring a Trailer. It's never been listed before, so I would highly advise that you check out all the videos there as well and read the description, check out all the photos. This is really, really a special car. Besides its tons of documentation, one owner history, it is a survivor. This is a car that has never been restored. I can't go over enough in words the condition of this car. It's nicer than most cars that are restored. Really too good to be true. It's just absolutely a time capsule, the best survivor I've ever seen, something I'm very proud of. Talking about the condition of this interior here, talking about the headliner, the sun visors, the condition of the glass. You might have thought that this was actually open, this window. It's actually closed. The glass is crystal clear. The dashboard is impeccable. It looks like it just came out of a box. All of the gauges are crystal clear. They're all in working order. I'll show you that in a minute. The steering wheel's in beautiful condition. The door panels, which still have the plastic behind the door panels here. The center console, the seats, all of the diming stitching, the carpeting. There's even plastic on the rear door panels, on the seat belts here. It is just absolutely an unbelievable interior. Pictures do it absolutely no justice. I'm sure the video doesn't as well. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and start it, and then I'll go over some of the options here for you. It starts up instantly, and it actually purrs like a kitten. You can barely even hear the engine run. So once again, the speedometer works, the RPM gauge works, the temperature works, amps, the fuel, oil pressure, the clock is in working order, the horn, all of the directionals, which you can hear and see there, both sides. The heat is in working order. All the heat blows. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's blowing on us now. Map lights. The radio turns on here. It's got a feature for the radio. I have to get a good station, which actually, if you push this button, it actually will seek to the next clearest station. Keep in mind, I don't even have the antenna up. The antenna works beautifully. I don't know if we can catch that with the video, but the antenna goes up and the antenna goes back down. That works beautifully. The rear window defroster, the choke, even the cigarette lighter, which I've even tested earlier, is in great working order. You'll see that pop here in a second. It's just amazing to find a vehicle of this age that everything is in working order. Check this out. Even the cigarette lighter works. Inside the glove box, there's actually a light here, and it still has the original tag, you know, the vehicle key number, engine door tag, things of that nature, original sticker. This has got to be one of the best original interiors of any classic car that I've ever seen. It is absolutely amazing. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the radio here and take it for a quick little ride. Keep in mind, we take the videos in this parking lot because it's really safe. There's no traffic. I don't want to take any chances of getting into an accident, especially with a car like this. So I'm going to go ahead and drive it around the Speedway parking lot. This car feels like you're driving a brand new car. It shifts beautifully, it runs beautifully. It just is absolutely amazing. The gentleman who owned this car, who we've dedicated the whole listing to, Ronald Munson, he was the original owner. He wasn't married, he didn't have any kids, he owned his own dentistry practice. This was like his child. He had some other cars in his collection. He had coins, he had comic books. He treated these cars like they were his children. He really preserved them beautifully. His mechanic, which actually worked for his father at the dealership. His father actually owned the dealership, Munson Datsuns. His mechanic's name was Jim, and Jim actually worked on this car its entire life. Nobody else ever worked on it. I've come into contact with Jim. I have all his information that I'll pass on to the new owner of the car. Jim went over the whole history and the story, everything about the car, which is really cool. So this is a documented car. It's got all the original paint, original interior, obviously the original matching numbers, motor, transmission. Again, it's got to be one of the best survivors known to exist. So I've been driving it here in this parking lot. This is a really rough parking lot. It's got a lot of cracks and potholes, and it's on kind of an incline. You can see how quiet it is, how well the engine performs. You can see the oil pressure is really good. Again, temperature, amperage, clock, RPM gauge. I'll get on a little bit here. I'm barely even touching the gas pedal, by the way. This thing's got really good amount of power. It just purrs like a kitten. Look at this. It just is like effortless to drive this car. It stops really well. I didn't just slam on the brakes, I just lightly pressed on. You can see how nice it stops. The RPM gauge comes right down as it should. Once again, I'll take off here and show you. I'll get up a little bit of speed. This will be the one time I kind of get on it a little bit from here to the corner, show you. Made it all the way to third gear, but came out of the end here, so I didn't want to shift it into fourth. But once again, great car, super fun to drive. This is an unbelievable opportunity, best Survivor I've ever seen. You definitely have to check out everything that we posted in this listing. I'm going to come to a stop again down here. I'll put it in reverse real quick, and then we'll be done with our driving video. You can see where we end up here. Beautiful condition. One last thing I'll do, I'll shut it off. After that test drive, turn the key, turn it back on. Look at where it idles. It is just absolutely awesome. Can't say enough about it. For a complete description with tons of photos, check it out on our website at msclassiccars.com. Thank you for watching.